Ladies, gentlemen, and all in between, welcome back to BCW Anarchy here live in Full Sail University. As for tonight, there is a lot to unravel and a lot to unpack, but for the opening contest, this is a huge proving grounds match, a clash of generations, if you will. Javon Evans, the young OG, takes on the legend, the phenomenal one himself, AJ Styles, in his debuting match in a few moments' time. And from that intense confrontation in the backstage area to here tonight in the ring, we will have the Ring of Honor pure champion himself, Lee Moriarty, taking on the cardiac killer himself, Wes Lee. So both of these men have something to prove tonight. It's truly just a matter of who wants it more, who wants to make their claim here in BCW. And just like this match right here, the same can be said for this main event match, this main event contest for the BCW Women's Continental Championship. It'll be Queen Aminata versus Lyra Valkyria, and that is all going down tonight. But right here, right now, in front of all these fans, a jam-packed crowd here in Full Sail, we are about to witness the debut, the in-ring debut, might I add, of the phenomenal one, the legend of professional wrestling, one of the greatest of all time, AJ Styles. This man made his presence felt last week, confronting the walking weapon Josh Alexander after his hellacious one-on-one war with All Ego Ethan Page to determine if he will either stay or leave BCW. Which, if you don't know already, now you're gonna know. Josh Alexander walked out with the win on that night. But now it's up to AJ Styles to prove to the world if he still has what it takes to be the best. He is barking and he is knocking at Jay White's door. He's knocking on the Continental Champion's door as of late. And this is truly a proving grounds match for the phenomenal one and for the young OG himself. They're both going up against one another in a match where people would consider it a dream match. People would consider it a once-in-a-lifetime affair that you probably never even see, never even witness in real time, but you're getting that tonight. And now we await the arrival of the young OG, one of the youngest in the game, yet he's one of the best in the game right now. And that is Javon Evans, looking to make a statement here tonight against his opponent. And let me remind y'all real quick, this man was in contention for that title via the Continental Championship tournament, which he did go up against the current BCW Continental Champion Jay White in the second round, which was in a losing effort, but it was one hell of a performance nonetheless. And that's what you can never take away from Javon. This man is willing to go out here, win, lose, or draw, go up against some of the best at this promotion and even professional wrestling has to offer. And he will still give it his best. He will still give it his all. But will that be enough to take out the phenomenal one? Will that be enough to best one of the greatest of all time? We're about to find out in a few moments. AJ Styles getting ready in the corner, same with Javon Evans. Here we go. First time ever, once in a lifetime, and we are underway. AJ Styles and Evans getting close in on each other. A little bit of a feeling out process in the early going, and there ain't nothing wrong with that. As Evans, a little bit of trash talk there. It looks like it's AJ Styles and a collar and elbow tie up here from both men. So that way AJ able to get that side headlock here, trying to really outbest Evans, trying to outclass the youngster. Ooh, right there, a little cheap shot right to the back of the head. That's what AJ has a lot of experience in a ring when it comes to young competitors, when it comes to vets that he has faced in the past, like Jerry Lynn, like Kurt Angle, or Abyss. He's learned a lot in his years when it comes to being in the States or even going into Japan and wrestling against the best like Suzuki or Ibushi or Okada. Names like that are really bound to make you a star. Whether you win or you lose, you come out of that match getting to learn something at the end of the day. This might be that same result for Javon. As AJ Styles is going to work on that arm, trying to overwhelm Javon here. So I don't know if he's been able to counter, but now he's able to get out of it. Those shots to the midsection there is now, wait a minute. AJ able to set him into the corner immediately. That's not going to be enough as Javon is able to counter himself out of it. Wait a minute, whoa. Turn him around town, and here we go. Cover, pin attempt early, and a kick out, though, by AJ Styles. And wait a minute, off the top rope immediately. I don't know if that was the greatest decision, though, because that was going to really take him out and really give AJ Styles an advantage. You don't really want to do that. You don't really want to give AJ any sort of leeway, any sort of room to operate, because just like that, the match can change in an instant. Massive knee jar right to the skull there of Javon. So, nice little counter right, sharp kick right to the skull there of AJ. So a combination of strikes trying to keep AJ at bay here. Maybe trying to rock the former world champion, former IWGP heavyweight champion. Step up into Gary there right to the side of the face, it looked like. It's now AJ Styles now. Like I said before, the man has gone up against a variety of competitors in his day. But this one probably might have a little bit more significance than the others in some ways. And here comes AJ launching himself over the top with the forearm. As you can see that Javon's had a little bit of some little signs of light there, if you will. Being able to, just outbest AJ, have a little bit of a better pace on him. Especially with AJ getting up there in age, not being as fast or quick as he used to be. And that's where a huge advantage can come into play for Evans here in this matchup. But it's moves like that that can really take out your stamina, take out your adrenaline. And it's not really looking good for Javon right now, as Evans has just been down and out after that flapjack onto the apron and a kick out though by Evans. A sharp kick out there. Still trying to prove that he still has a lot left in the tank. He wants to prove something to all the fans here in BCW that have paid a ticket to watch a high-octane show like this in a big opening match, a big fight feel against AJ Styles. And you can see Evans is trying to do his best against AJ, but AJ again just having that edge against him. But wait a minute, Evans able to roll through quickly enough, able to catch AJ off guard with a DDT into the cover. Back press and a kick out at one. Another sharp kick out, this time by AJ. This time around is wait a minute, countering the strike. And wait a minute, baiting AJ in. Smart thing there by Evans there, and a massive drop kick. This man has been in critical situations. He's been in really intense matches in the past, dating back to his days on the independents. And those were simply the days where he was just trying to make a name for himself. The days where he was trying to really prove to the world that he is next up. He is next in line for matches like this, for championship opportunities. When it comes to maybe a shot at the Continental title or maybe the world title here in BCW. This man has won world titles across the independents before, mainly in DPW. Deadlock Pro Wrestling, shout out to the boys right there. It's now Evans looking to follow suit on AJ. Landing a massive spear, taking him out to the outside. This Evans definitely wants a massive win, a massive upset against the phenomenal one under his name here in BCW. What a win it could be for his career. Springing up and taking out AJ on the outside. Now on the barricade, fans better watch out, because you don't really want to get him the young OG's way when he starts to get cooking like this. Massive blockbuster from the barricade. Now wait a minute, AJ able to, oh my god, psych him out after taking so much damage from an onslaught of attacks on the outside, but AJ doesn't give a damn. Ushigoroshi connects, and immediately Styles is choosing to apply more pressure to the young OG. If anything, that's a really smart decision to do, honestly, because you really want to keep someone like Javon grounded for a little while at least. You got to do some moves that are not really expected of you. Sometimes you really got to pull out some moves out of the pocket to really keep someone down for the 3 count. And I think that's what AJ is showcasing more than ever here, is with experience comes with a lot more different things added on to the repertoire. It's AJ with a classic off the ropes, drop kick landing around the head and the chest of Javon. Rocking him into the corner, a couple shots there by AJ. Gonna line him up for something big. Here's AJ going back from corner to corner there with a massive elbow. Don't really see him do that much often, but seems to me that AJ's on a roll here. Styles is on a massive comeback here, if you will, and a massive elbow connects right to the jaw of Evans. So now, AJ's not done with his food. He's not done yet with Evans. He might be looking for something big here. Ooh, massive clothesline over the top. Wait a minute, not even able to get Evans off completely, though. He's able to hang onto the ropes for leverage and takes down AJ Styles with a combination of strikes. And that is Javon Evans for you, man. That man is not going to quit. That man is not going to give up so easily. Even when you feel like you have him down for the count, you feel like you have him down for a short period of time. It only gives him enough energy to spring back up and take it right back down to reality. It's now Evans off the middle rope, looking for something big perhaps. Let's look at this. Off the moonsault with DDT. Cover near the ropes for the win and a kick out. Only a 1 count for Styles. As Evans, I think he might have expected more out of that, but I guess not. He's able to land that drop kick, though, able to drop AJ Styles for the moment. And you really got to wonder what's going through the mind and the headspace of Javon Evans at the current moment. You're going up against one of the greatest to ever do it, and you just got to wonder at the same time how the hell to beat him to begin with. This AJ is not one to be taken lightly. As AJ setting him right into the corner hard. As Evans, Druzian, really out of it on the top rope. And AJ's taking that to full advantage with a massive shot right to the face, taking him out to the outside. And AJ's looking to follow suit here, just taking his time there. As he's known that this match is taking a lot out of him from the get-go. And that's what you're going to have to expect when you're in the ring with someone as agile as Javon. And it's pretty much giving AJ one heck of a time right now. Sending him hard right into the barricade there. And unforgiving steel going right into the shoulder. And it looked like the knee of Evans, but Evans able to counter. Trying to take AJ off his feet. Massive DDT on the outside. So now Evans has a little bit of breathing room. He has a little bit of daylight to work with. I don't know what he's going to do with it. As Evans... Oh, wait a minute. He's begging AJ to come back inside the ring. He wants him head on. He wants him face to face. And that's what he's getting. And wait a minute. AJ dropping Evans with a net breaker. So I don't think that's what he wanted necessarily, but he got what he wanted. He got AJ in the ring, and now he might be looking to pay for it. Wait a minute. Evans able to get himself out of harm's way and looking to put AJ in trouble with that Liger bomb. And a cover and a kick out though by Styles. Hard-hitting offense has been the name of the game for these two men since the very start of this matchup. As Javon Evans taking a little bit of a page out of Styles' book with that sliding forearm there. He's now taking AJ out to dry again. So what the hell could Evans possibly do here? He saw AJ on the outside before. I don't know what he's going to do here. Look at this. Evans taking out Styles with a massive plancha over the top rope. Can he capitalize on it, though? He needs to take him back inside the ring. Wait a minute. Styles able to stop himself. But Evans stops that real quickly. He shuts all of that down in a hurry. Now Evans climbing up to the apron, looking for a massive clothesline. But that barely connected, though. More so hurted Evans more than AJ, from what it looked like. But now the Madman's going for it again. Evans might be looking for a second times the charm. Lands it flush on the collarbone of AJ. Now looking to follow up with a massive frog splash. Here's the cover for the win and a kick out. Oh, what a massive upset that would have been for not only AJ Styles, but a huge win added to Javon's ever-growing legacy here in professional wrestling. So now AJ, we're going to shut that down all so quickly here. So look at this. I'm going to drop him up and down with a massive brain buster. So now AJ picking him back up. He knows what he wants. He knows what he needs to do. And now he's starting to take more notice of that. Massive pump handle gut buster trying to take Javon out of commission. And right now he's doing a pretty damn good job of it. So now AJ might be looking to return the favor as Evans' skull just bounced off the mat like a basketball. So now AJ looking to follow up here with a massive styling DDT. Able to take out Evans. Only for a 1 count though. You don't always see that every day. I'm kind of shocked by that. Wait a minute. Wait a second. Good God! Massive burning hammer. That could be it. That's it. There's no way. Oh, I'm looking for a Styles Clash. Maybe he was setting up for it though. But wait a minute. Evans able to get out of the way. Oh, and again the referee is in the way of Evans that time, and Styles took advantage of the opening with a side effect. Both men are down out of exhaustion. Styles is starting to stir the what the hell? How is Javon back up on his feet? Hurricane Rana. Evans. Just what is this kid made out of? I'm speechless. Insecurity right to the side of the face. What? I've barely seen anybody do that. Ushiga Roshi to Evans. And then the cover hooks the leg. Evans kicks out though. I am still in absolute shock that Evans kicked up out of a goddamn side effect and still kept on fighting. I don't know what to say anymore. This is insane. These two men are just going back and forth, throwing tooth and nails at one another, trying to see who lasts, trying to see who survives. And both men are doing their damnedest to prove to the other that they have what it takes to beat the other. Massive clothesline. Off the combination of strikes, the phenomenal blitz, if you will, takes down Evans. Now look at this, might be looking for another move here. Torture rack position and all. Spins Evans around into a power bomb. Stacks him up for the win. Oh, but Evans kicks out at 2. Showing that life, the blood, the sweat, and the tears possibly are really showing what Evans is truly made of. That grit, that passion that has made Evans a contender for championships all across the world. Winning some and losing some, but that red dot was a straight connection right to the skull, sending AJ inside out. And it looks like Evans isn't done. Spinning tornado kick, taking it to AJ. Using the ropes for leverage to even keep himself standing. Overwhelming the phenomenal one. As now here comes Evans. Able to roll through. Wait a minute. Ooh. He baited on AJ. And now Evans has him in his grasp. Massive spinning vertigo. This is your moment. Take it while you can. It's now or never. Here we go. Oh, G Cutter lands. Come on, Evans, into the cover. Oh, but AJ kicks out. And you have to wonder if that was Evans' best shot at potentially beating AJ. Will we ever get a shot like that again? Wait a minute. Up to the top, though. But Evans undercommits. Not too far off, but just a little bit too far. But Evans is not letting him go. Another spinning vertigo. And this might be it. I don't think AJ can take any more punishment. Frog splash lands. Oh, but AJ powers out though again. that resiliency coming into play. A champion's heart, the guts, the will to fight to live another day. AJ able to stagger Evans, has him up on his shoulders again. Burning hammer lands. For the second time this match, that's it. It's over. I don't think he's countering this. Styles, Clash lands. You can count to 100 because this match is, oh my god! Evans kicked out. What? How in the... What? How the hell did he kick out? Forget defining Javon Evans is never give up. This kid is never say die as AJ sends Evans hard into the turnbuckles. This spells disaster for anybody. I don't care who you are, but Evans is in grave danger right now. I don't know what AJ has planned, but my God! An avalanche Olympic slam from the top. You could call it quits from that alone. AJ now looking to go to the apron. We all know what that means. We all know when AJ Styles sets up that elbow pad, it's time to go night-night. Phenomenal forearm lands. It connects into the cover. Ball game. AJ Styles picks up the win. And Javon should not hang his head low, because that was a star-making performance against one of the greatest of all time. Javon was the true star of this match, as we are getting some dodges in the ring. As AJ is looking to get attended to, but what the hell? The catalyst of professional wrestling, Switchblade Jay White, is here. The BCW Continental Champion, making his presence felt once again, letting AJ know that he's still here and he is waiting on that match. He's waiting on the Phenomenal One versus the Switchblade. And considering how things are going at the moment, this may happen sooner rather than later. Well, folks, the action doesn't stop. It just keeps on coming. As Dijak makes it real clear that he is not done with Speedball Mike Bailey, and now the newly acquired addition to BCW, Kevin Knight. But right about now, on your screens, Alex Shelley, Chris Sabin, the Motor City Machine Guns, a tag team action against a debuting tag team. A sensational team, might I add, as Alex Shelley and Sabin have been on one hell of a roll as of late, be getting big wins massive opportunities at the BCW World Tag Team titles, like recently, how they've gotten the chance to be a part of the BCW World Tag Team title ladder match and Hardcore Takeover in their hometown, might I add. And now they get the chance to go up against one of the newcomers and the new faces of BCW. I'm talking about the sensational Penta and Rey Fenix, the Lucha Brothers. You want to talk about all-time brother tag teams, you gotta add these two into the conversation. You gotta add these two into the mix. These two men have been a part of some of the most amazing matches over the past decade. These two guys have held championships across the world, ranging from AAA, ranging from TNA, ranging from AEW, now making their way over here to BCW, maybe looking to aid their former brethren in Pac, who has seemingly been trying to just stay away and resist from joining Penta and Fenix. And I don't really know if that's a smart decision from the world champion, but I understand that he wants to go things on his own. And he wants to go out on this war against the Death Riders on his own, but it's good to have a little bit of strength in numbers, you know? Nonetheless, it is time for tag action. It's Lucha Bros, Motor City Machine Guns, right here, right now. As we are underway here between two of the starting competitors in Chris Sabin and Penta. A little bit of Cero Miedo in defiance as Sabin pulling out the Motor City sign, but gets caught with a super kick out the gate. But Sabin's able to get out of trouble really quick though. Really fast kick out of a really surprising super kick out the gate. And you gotta wonder if this is a part of the strategy of the Lucha Brothers thus far into the match. They want to be aggressive, they want to start off fast, and to not let Chris Sabin or Shelley gain any sort of momentum heading into the start. Because once they get going, it's really hard to prevent any sort of chance of them winning the match. Sabin now gets out of trouble there, sending Penta into the corner aggressively there. And now returning the favors with the stomps in the corner, and now pressing that knee right into the jaw of Penta. Pretty much Sabin saying that if you want to get aggressive, we can get aggressive too. As Sabin now looks to go on the attack of Penta's lower body, attacking that knee, trying to point out any weaknesses and try to attack him at will. As if you think about it, Sabin and Shelley are coming off one hell of a ladder match for the BCW World Tag Team Championships at Hardcore Takeover, which took a lot out of every single person that was in that match to begin with. As Sabin takes down Penta with a flurry of strikes into a German suplex. He's looking to follow up here off the ropes and now through the ropes for a tope suicida, but that did not land as Penta moves out of the way. There's a clear reason as to why it's called high risk, and it's because of moves like that. Moves that can land you into great success, but also can lead you into great failure, as Penta sends Sabin right into the barricade with a Russian leg sweep. And just like that, Penta's back in control. Only took a couple of moves to really sit Sabin down for a little while, as now he's down in his face. As Penta has a whole lot of, oh wait a minute, Sabin's getting back up to his feet, or at least steering and trying to fight back. As Sabin up to the springboard off the middle rope into a DDT. I guess Sabin had enough time and wherewithal to find himself out of a massive predicament, what could have been a massive predicament, but Penta's able to kick out though. As all you see on the bottom right of your screen, still to come tonight, Kyle Fletcher looks to seek and destroy Charlie Dempsey as well, as Lee Moriarty looks to meet Wesley one-on-one in the ring tonight, as Lara Valkyria looks to meet Queen Aminata to defend her BCW Women's Continental Championship here tonight in our main event, as Alex Shelley and Chris Sabin looking to go to work on Penta here after that knee drop backbreaker combination into the Enziguri flatliner, flooring Penta here. Wait a minute, oh, Shelley might be looking for a moonsault, but that time nobody's in the pool, giving Penta some wiggle room to work with, and now Rey Fenix is into the match off the tag. A very critical moment for the Lucha Brothers in this match thus far, as I thought Penta was going to be in absolute no man's land off of that combination of strikes by the guns, but it seems to me that Rey Fenix is going to turn the tide of the match, but I guess not. And Shelley's able to counteract whatever Fenix had planned for him from the lower body, but Shelley has other ideas. And if I'm being honest, the Lucha Brothers really should have expected this. They really should have expected Alex Shelley and Sabin to be on their A game tonight. As even if it's their debuting match, they still got to be on their P's and Q's if they want to win. Because Shelley and Sabin are not going down without a fight. Let me tell you something. As Shelley is able to counter again, whatever Fenix had in store that time is just being denied, and Alex Shelley will not be denied. So here we go, send it to the corner is Fenix, but that time Fenix is able to counter again. A little bit of a strike combination there, just trying to rock Shelley. Doing the better of that, and now wait a minute, off the middle rope with the Hurricane Rana. Some people might just call Fenix the king of the ropes because this man knows how to excel from springboard maneuvers like no one else can in this business as he goes for the Hurricane Rana and it connects. So now Fenix is looking to go to work here. For the first time in this match, he has a lot of momentum on his side. Hopefully he can maintain it. For the meantime, as I say that, Shelley's able to counter again. It's just one thing and one moment in time you think you have the ball in your court, it just goes up in smoke. As Shelley now is proving that statement once more as I went again. Look at this. The tenacious Alex Shelley going to work on the arm and oh my goodness, the elbow of Rey Fenix. Let me just tell you, Fenix has had so many elbow injuries and arm injuries in the past, so that one had to have hurt someplace, and that left arm is a kick out there by Fenix. So look at this, Shelley looking for the moonsault, but that time it connects. At least on one brother it connected, the other one said, hell no, you're not hitting me with that. As the Guns once again putting Fenix in enemy territory here is attack to Sabin. So here we go. Tandem offense incoming. Leg sweep into the enziguri there. Absolutely dropping Rey Fenix for the moment. And now I guess Sabin's not done with his food. Sabin wants to put away Rey Fenix for good. Dropping him right on his neck and his back. Anywhere you see on your screen, it probably hurts for Fenix right now. It's now into the corner again. Bad place to be once you're in the Guns territory. Skull and bones connects, but wait a minute, Shelley doesn't really go for the cover. He kind of hesitated there, and that might have costed him. And now Penta into the match. Not the legal man, but still he wants to really fight back. He wants to show that he still has some fight left in him after all that punishment he was taking on earlier in the match. Is now look at that. Oh my god, I think Sabin just got spiked on the apron with a DDT by Penta. But Fenix is dealing with the Shelley problem for the moment here. So look at this. Has him on the ropes. Not a good place to be when you're dealing with Rey Fenix, let me tell you. So look at this. Eyeing up on Shelley. Maybe looking to fly. Tope Suicida Senton connects. My goodness, this man is taking flight tonight. Big debut match, big fight feel, whatever you want to call it. This man is taking liberties on the Motor City Machine Guns. As here we go. On the top rope, feeling himself a little bit. Off the ropes into a Hurricane Rana, takes down Shelley. Cover for the win. Oh, and a kick out. Sabin was already ready there to take down any idea of the Lucha Brothers getting a win on them tonight. And I can't really blame Shelley and Sabin for locking in tonight. You got to really think and put it into consideration. This tag team division evolves within every single week of BCW TV. Just like this, for example, the Lucha Brothers debuting tonight. You got to think about tag team title opportunities down the line. Dropping him with a massive brainbuster roundhouse kick combination. Shades of chasing the dragon, if you will. Wait a minute, Tad made this Sabin here. Wait a minute. Oh my goodness, Sabin getting a little bit of time to breathe. And that probably gave him enough time to think about a strategy to take down the Lucha Brothers on the outside. Sabin got dumped on his head not too long ago with a massive DDT on the apron. So wait a minute, Penta might have been looking for a move. But that time he gets stopped by a massive chop right to the chest. I do not want to feel any sort of strike or grapple move or nothing from the Lucha Brothers, and specifically Pentagon when he gets going. A nice kick right to the face of Chris Sabin, and now he's not done, following it up with a double drop kick right to the chest. Now Penta going right into Shelley's face with an enziguri. My goodness, Penta's on an absolute tear here against the Motor City Machine Guns. Yes, he's not done. Wait a minute. What is he planning here for? Oh, my God. What a shot to the back. And again, oh, might have been looking for a move there, but that time he's looking to improvise. I think he's looking for a springboard attack, but this time he has something else in mind. Destroyer right on the apron. And he takes down Shelley as well. Penta's on a roll here in our second match of the night. In his debut. So look at this. The whole drop Saban with a sling blade. So, Shelly getting right into the face, looking for confrontation, physical confrontation, and Shelly gets the better of that. As Fenix looks to get involved there, it looked like. As now, right into the face of Saban this time. And now it's Fenix and Saban going at it. Oh, and a massive kick right to the face. Absolutely knocking him out. That's a knockout blow right there. Wait a minute. Shelly might be looking to take care of Fenix on the other side. As now Penta zeroing in on Chris Saban, who was absolutely knocked out with that roundhouse kick right to the dome. As now Penta, might have been looking to line up Saban for something there, but Saban had it scouted. He needs to take advantage, though. You only can have Penta down for so long before he starts going back at you. So now Saban looking to scale to the middle rope here. We all know what he usually does here. He usually goes for big-time moves, but that time he goes for the elbow. Now looking to follow off for something else here. Maybe not as impactful as he wanted. This time he connects with the DDT. With no hesitation this time under the cover. And that time Penta kicks out at only one. To the referee's discretion at least. That almost was like a 2 count to me. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, am I looking for a super kick? That time Penta's able to get himself out of trouble. So, oh, God. Saban might be in a lot of trouble here. Wait a minute. Look at Penta over the top with a backstabber. The craftiness of Pentagon Jr. is second to none, man. Oh, my goodness. And we haven't seen anything yet. If I'm being honest, these two are just getting started as a tag's been made of Fenix. So here we go. Dropping Saban back first. And then Fenix looks to follow with the Tope Atomico. Excellent execution there. And that time Fenix making Shelly pay there with that drop kick. Right on the mark there. Look at this. He's not done with Chris Saban with that Total World head scissors. And now he has him in place. This is not looking good for Chris Saban. Look at this. Oh my goodness. And now Fenix going to the outside. Non-stop action. And honestly, there's no T needed. It's now Fenix off the bottom rope with a cutter. Dropping Saban right on his face and might have hurt his neck from that too, if I'm being honest. As now Fenix has him right where he wants him. He might need to go for the cover, honestly. As I guess Saban had enough wherewithal to get out of it. Whoa. This time Fenix rolling him up. Big win here. No. Getting himself out of trouble. Saban. And now again Fenix for the win. That time Saban gets the shoulder up. He couldn't go for a second round. As that time Shelly gets into the match via tag. So, just gets met by some mean chops. Wait a second. Able to surprise Fenix. Crucifix pin. Wait a minute. For the win. Upset. No, and a kick out. That was way too close. Way too close for comfort for the Lucha Brothers. Wait a minute. Off the ropes. Shelly ain't done yet. Face first. And now, Shelly. This time he connects with Penta. I don't know what he was doing there. But still, nonetheless, this is smart. I guess you could say this is Shelly's attempt at killing two birds with one stone. But this bird won't go down, though. And that bird happens to be Phoenix. And now, Shelly's able to get out of it. And he also might be looking to return fire here. Big crossbody from the middle rope. Might have hurt himself in the process, but I don't really think he cares. I think he just cares about taking out the Lucha Bros and advancing in the tag team division here. But that is going to take a lot more to take down Penta. As Fenix takes down Saban on the other side. A massive destroyer by Penta. This is big. A big money move for the Lucha Brothers. And look at Fenix on the other side. Dealing with Chris Saban. Super kick. Drops Chris Saban and now. I don't think you want to turn around, Shelly. You're not going to like the view. Shelly rolls out of the ring, but he's not safe whatsoever. Phoenix connects with Shelly with a tope suicida. And now, sending him back inside the ring. The Lucha Brothers have Shelly cornered. And this is not good if you're on the Motor City Machine Guns right now. Shelley gets put into the corner of enemy territory. Penta tagged into the match. Double super kick lands. And Shelley again rolls out of harm's way. As this time, Fenix sees him. As look at Penta on the other side, looking to drop Sabin on his head. As Fenix takes down Shelley on the other side. These two are unstoppable. Anything that comes their way, they are looking to take it down by any means necessary. As now, Shelley gets sent into enemy territory again. Here we go. They might be looking to finish this match for good. Fenix, Penta, Fear Factor super kick combination into the cover. And it's ball game. What an amazing performance from both teams on both ends. Can't take anything away from Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley here tonight. But Fenix and Penta just proved to honestly the locker room why these two are a threat to the World Tag Team Championships. And they are that damn good. Wait a minute, who the hell is that? What? That's Daniel Garcia. That man is a representative of the Death Riders. No, come on, man. After a grueling match already. This Fenix is being taken down on the other side of the ring. As Penta is absolutely confused in the ring right now. He wants to know what the hell and who the hell sent him. And if I'm being honest, I can only think of one man. And that man is John goddamn Moxley. This man is a regulator of violence. The man is a leader of a group filled with killers. And Daniel Garcia is no exception, sending Fenix again into the hard steel of that barricade. Just beats finished with this man already. Oh my goodness. Ribs first meeting the steel. And how is he not done with him yet? Oh my God. As Danny just proved a massive point to the fans here in BCW not to mess with the Death Riders. As Claudio out of the crowd takes down Penta with authority. With an uppercut, and now here comes Danny. And oh my God, this is sickening. Ridiculous. How is... There's no security out here? Hello? We need some damn security. How are we letting this happen? Unless Moxley and Marina are in the back right now just attacking everybody. All the staff are gone. Possibly. I don't know. Or maybe they took them out. I've personally had enough of this damn group, and probably so is the BCW faithful as well. They have done so much damage to our world champion already, and it just seems like they've multiplied ever since the first confrontation between Moxley and Pac. And now they've come not even as signed competitors, not even as signed workers. They don't even work here. These guys are just AEW reps coming over to BCW to take out our guys. This is ridiculous. Because now, oh my God, this is sick. This is too brutal. Oh my God, no. Right to the eyes and the nose as Daniel Garcia. He ever so relentless, heartless. Daniel Garcia betraying the ones that loved him and took him under his wing to join pretty much the dark side of All Elite Wrestling at the moment. This is sickening. God, as I've said it enough already, I feel like a broken record saying it. But this is just disheartening to watch. As now Claudio hooks him up with a neutralizer. Y'all can leave now. Y'all have made your point. Honestly. This is absolutely ridiculous. No, please. Oh my God. Did you just order Daniel? No, please put him down. No. Damn it. Red Death connects. Come on, please. Leave him alone. Y'all have already done enough damage as is. Come on. The Dodgers have already taken Ray Phoenix to the back. Oh my God, again. Leave. Y'all have done enough. Go. Leave the man alone. Oh my God, leave. Damn. Can we get some help for Pence out here at least? But after that disgusting mess inside the ring, we have to look forward towards our third match of the night between a heated rivalry in Kyle Fletcher and Charlie Dempsey. Kyle's looking for redemption, and he's looking for Shawn Spears' head, but he's going to have to go through Charlie Dempsey first tonight. Wait, who the hell? That's Jordan Grace. What the hell? Oh my God. She's attacking the world champion. Naomi's just coming out of her car, and Jordan Grace is looking to meet her there. I guess she wasn't done with Naomi ever since she returned to Hardcore TakeOver. That time away, that time to regroup, reprocess what happened at Destiny when she used that chair to her advantage and screwed pretty much Jordan Grace out of the world title. And now she's just getting revenge. She feels like she's doing what's right for herself. And now, oh my gosh, she's not done with her yet. No, oh my God. Through the car window. This woman is on a tear. And thankfully we have some security looking to separate these two women before Grace could do any more damage. Just, oh my God, that's Julia. I mean, what do you say about that? I mean, this is what happens most of the time here on BCW, but situations like what just happened with Naomi and Jordan Grace and the Death Riders invading BCW pretty much and beating the hell and possibly destroying Penta and Rey Fenix. We just need to really do better with what we do with security, but nonetheless, we have the Protostar on your screen right now. Kyle Fletcher looking for revenge, a man with a lot on his mind, a man who has a lot on his plate right now. This man has to deal with the fact that Shawn Spears is still around, still willing to do damage to the Don Gallows family. He has to deal with Aleister Black, who's always lurking in the shadows. We don't even know when he's going to come back to BCW. Ever since what happened at Hardcore TakeOver, he hasn't gotten the Dutch Destroyer out of his mind. He hasn't gotten Aleister out of his mindset of just getting revenge. He wants to fight this man one-on-one in a ring. As he called him out last week, and he got someone else instead. He got the Blackpool Brawler, Charlie Dempsey, which is kind of why we're here tonight. I mean, Kyle Fletcher probably is here for different reasons, but he did explain to Charlie Dempsey that he will be glad to pay for his hospital bills after he's done with them tonight. So that must explain to you all you need to know about how Kyle Fletcher's feeling at the current moment. But nonetheless, Kyle Fletcher's opponent, though this man has been on the wrong side of history thus far in BCW, you cannot take away the skill that this man possesses. Charlie Dempsey has been a true thorn in the side of Kyle Fletcher, though. He has done nothing but hurt the Protostar in many ways. He has been pretty much the liberator of violence for Shawn Spears. He's the one that weakened Brian Cage to where Shawn Spears could come out, attack him, hell, assault him, and put him out almost out of contention for their match at BCW Destiny all those months ago. So now we're here, and the sentiment hasn't changed, the viewing hasn't changed, nothing really has changed about Charlie Dempsey. But now, here in the now, we finally get to see these two fight once again as we're underway here as in collar and elbow tied by both men locking up in the early goings of this match in the center of the ring. It's all about who will gain the early advantage from the start to possibly the end. It's now Charlie Dempsey pushing and pressuring Fletcher to go on the ropes there. So I don't think that really helped out his situation at the moment. As another collar and elbow tie up, both men locking up. Kyle Fletcher really wants to get a win under his belt. He has lost a good amount of times here in BCW, and it's pretty much just because of Shawn Spears and Charlie Dempsey screwing him out of those wins, let's be honest. So if I'm in Kyle Fletcher's position, if I'm in his POV, I'd want to wrap around my mind how to defeat and how to get into the psyche of Charlie Dempsey. Because Dempsey is a man that has been defeated before multiple times, but the way how he works around certain things in the ring is second to none. As Kyle Fletcher gets a little bit of payback there for what happened earlier between him and Dempsey. A little bit of back and forth action between both men. There's a little bit of a combination here by Fletcher. You can see he's trying to really stun or weaken Dempsey for the moment, and it's not really working out in his favor. She gets whipped into the corner. There's a massive double pump chop into the uppercut. Chaining moves together in an effective way as Charlie Dempsey. And now he's going to work. Now he's going to go to his tenacious side to see what he could do to really weaken Kyle Fletcher, to see what he could do to really get into the mind of Fletcher and really break him down limb by limb and bit by bit. As that time, Dempsey once again showing that superiority when it comes to being a technical wrestler, or technical specimen, I should say, inside the ring. And a stomp right to the chest there into the cover face, wash it pin attempt and a kick out by Fletcher. It's going to take a lot more to take down the former TNT champion, the man that has pretty much solidified his name as one of the top guys in AEW, part of the Don Callis family, but this man has a lot of ground to make up, and this could be the best way to start out if you can beat Dempsey here tonight. So look at that. Oh my goodness. A great way to go into a heel hook submission hold, and look at the way that was bent. Look at Fletcher's ankle. Good Lord. Oh my God, Fletcher's able to get out of it, but jeez. You gotta think if he was in that hole for much longer, that leg could have snapped. That ankle, that calf, anything could have broken in instantaneous notice. So wait a minute. Oh, I'm looking for something there. Able to catch him off guard. Oh my goodness. Stiff elbow right there connects. Into the thrust kick with the good leg. As now it's Fletcher who's starting to do some damage to Dempsey. And this is a good sign for Fletcher if he wants to really keep on the gas pedal here. Oh my goodness. Running in, even if that ankle was weakened, even if that leg had some damage to it not too long ago, Kyle Fletcher's still trying to prove that there's still a light at the end of the tunnel. So now Fletcher looks to, I guess follow it up. Never mind. Dempsey said, hell no, not yet. He is not out of the fight just yet. As he just completely floors Fletcher with that back elbow. And we also got to think about it like this. Charlie Dempsey doesn't have Shawn Spears in his corner, but he also has a win under his belt against Kyle Fletcher. And you got to think about what 2 wins against a protostar would do for Charlie Dempsey's career. He's only beating him just because of Shawn Spears' help. Spears is banned from ringside here tonight from any sort of confrontation with Kyle Fletcher, screwing him out of the match. Potentially, there's a big boot right across the face and the skull of Charlie Dempsey, sending him out to dry. But as I was saying, Spears being just out of the equation pretty much gives Kyle Fletcher a big advantage towards this match with Charlie Dempsey. And you could say that it gives Dempsey a disadvantage, but we've seen that Dempsey's been able to have one-on-one match without Shawn Spears in his corner. He's been able to do some stuff without Shawn Spears in general, but just in that one match, that one instance where Kyle Fletcher had his guard down and he thought he had the match won and he was going to advance in the Continental Championship tournament, is where Shawn Spears chose to strike. That's ultimately why we are here tonight, where Kyle Fletcher wants to prove to everybody that he's still one of the pound-for-pound best wrestlers right now, as he looks to corner Dempsey with some strikes in the corner. Now, wait a minute, I might be looking for some move in the corner now, but that time, Dempsey's able to counter whatever Fletcher had in store. As now Dempsey looks to follow up by dumping Fletcher on his neck with that snake eyes. Charlie Dempsey is decreasing any sort of chance, giving Fletcher no real hope to win this match. As now Fletcher once again in that lower body attacked by Charlie Dempsey. Is once again going after the knee and the leg, which also prevents any sort of chance of Fletcher using any of his patented moves that involves his legs, especially that running kick in the corner that has taken out so many competitors leading into the Brain Buster. And if Fletcher's not able to do that, you can just call it quits from there. It's an absolutely crazy monkey flip by Charlie Dempsey with one leg into the cover. And Dempsey only gets a 2 count. So once again, Kyle Fletcher trying to show that he still has a lot left in the tank. But I guess Charlie was looking for something there, but Fletcher was able to counter, As Charlie Dempsey, I guess he wasn't really expecting Fletcher to fight back here at all, especially with him attacking the leg and attacking some of the limbs, the other limbs with Kyle Fletcher. But Fletcher is starting to fight back. He's starting to show some life in this match. So look at that little combo of strikes here from Fletcher. Here we go, using the leg, the good leg again with that swift kick right to the jaw. As now here comes Fletcher. Fletcher is starting to gain some sort of a comeback, if you will, against Dempsey after all the punishment he's been taking in this match thus far. As I don't think for 1 second Kyle Fletcher's going to stop this chain of offense that he has done thus far in this match. As here we go, looking for a half and half suplex and it connects. So the question is, what can Kyle Fletcher possibly do to keep Dempsey down for a 3 count? Because we know that he is not one to go down easily. And so now once again he throws him out to the outside. Not a good place to be, especially when you're in the ring with Kyle Fletcher. So now here we go. Oh my God, on the top. Oh my, looking for something from his shoulders there. Fireman's carry. But that time, Dempsey gets himself out of it. So now Fletcher on that really little to no padding, on the outside. But Fletcher's able to escape again. As now Fletcher, oh my, looking for something from the waist lock. And that time these two men again going back and forth, doing whatever it takes, especially if it means getting a win here tonight. As oh wait, Charlie Dempsey able to get himself out of it again. Those sharp elbows right to the midsection. Now maybe looking to gonna target it again, the midsection with those strikes right across the ribs. Smart thinking there by the Blackpool Brawler. That suplex sending Fletcher out to dry, and now once again maybe looking to get the Proto Star, but that time both men were looking for strikes, but none of them connected. But that time that one connected flush, dropping Fletcher. And I think he might be bleeding too, as this match is taking a lot out of both competitors, so I wouldn't really be surprised as Fletcher goes shoulder first right into the steel barricade. So now this is not looking good for, oh my goodness, Fletcher. The later this match goes, the more that these two will get exhausted. These two men will find it a lot more harder to get some offense going. So now Fletcher breaks the count again. He wants more time on the outside. I don't know what the hell he could do from the outside, but again, it's the Proto Star. He's pretty much going to do anything that he sees fit. As now look at this, sending Dempsey on top of the barricade in a very complexing position there. As I don't even know if that's legal or not, but it happened already, so it's gone, it's over. But it seems like Fletcher is not done with Dempsey. My God, using Dempsey's body as pretty much a battering ram and sending him right into the apron. As I really don't know how Dempsey can even recover after that, getting powerbombed on the apron and then sent shoulder first around the side of the damn thing. As now Fletcher hooking him up again for another powerbomb here. Oh my God, he got some height on that too. A last right set up variation of a powerbomb, but that time Dempsey powers out still. And I don't even know how Dempsey kicked out of a powerbomb fit for a golden star. As now Fletcher running in. Oh, from corner to corner here. Fletcher went for that patented kick of his in the corner, but Dempsey was able to escape. And now he looks to follow up with a Saito suplex. And that is simply one way to take down the Proto Star. Drop him on the back of his neck if you have to. As now Dempsey hooking him up for the submission that put him to sleep to begin with. I don't know if Fletcher can really escape out of this. Oh, wait a minute. He does. He stops on the boot of Charlie Dempsey to rock him a little bit, but he has momentum on his side. Half and half suplex, this time dropping Dempsey on the crown of his head. I don't know what else Fletcher has in the pocket, but this time again, Dempsey showing that there's a lot of life left in him. Dragon suplex into the cover. Oh, but Fletcher kicks out. What a crazy sequence of moves. Dempsey now trying to size up Fletcher in the corner. I might be looking to play a little bit of mind games with the Proto Star. There's now Dempsey out of the corner with a northern roll right to the back of the head. And some might say that might have been a finisher right there, but this time it's not for Dempsey. He wants more. He wants to do more punishment. So Kyle Fletcher until he's out completely. And I would be the same way if it means getting a massive win over Fletcher for the second time in a row, potentially. Fisherman suplex connects. And another kick out by Fletcher. Fletcher will not die. The Protostar will not give in to Charlie Dempsey. He will not lose once more. It's not might go for something else. At that time, Dempsey once again. Dempsey might have gotten baited in by Fletcher there. Fletcher gets out of harm's way. And God, what a massive elbow. Press kick again. Drops Dempsey. I am losing my words here against this match. This match, it's got me fumbling over my words. As now Fletcher runs in. Oh my goodness, what a shot. Dropping Dempsey onto the corner. Oh my goodness. Fletcher starting to fire up here. Trying to fire on all cylinders against Dempsey here. As now, once again, sending him into the... Oh my God, into the ropes and just leaps them up. Look at the strength of Fletcher there. As now Fletcher has Dempsey once again. This is not good for Dempsey at this point of the match. Wait a minute. Oh, again. Dempsey was looking for something there, but that time Fletcher was able to counter. What a kick. And now Fletcher has a stunned Dempsey in the palm of his hands here. Another boot in the corner. Fletcher, this is do or die now, man. Do it. End this man for good. Here we go. Has him hooked up too. Into the brain buster. Get the cover. Drapes the arm over the body of Dempsey. No, and a kick out by Charlie Dempsey. How is Dempsey still in this match? How is he still able to fight? How is he stirring? For God's sakes. Super kick right across the jaw. Fletcher, he's probably shocked. He's probably he might be out of options. I'm convinced. What does he do? Really, what does Kyle Fletcher do at this point of the match to put away Charlie Dempsey after all of what he just did to him? After all the inflicted punishment? After the 2 boots from each corner of the ring? Wait a minute, whoa. European clutch, cover. Oh, but Fletcher gets out of it at 2. Wait a second. Charlie Dempsey able to get himself out of trouble. Massive head scissors take over there. As now Dempsey. Oh no, this is not good. This is really not good for Fletcher now. He might be in a world of trouble, and he might have hell to pay. Because now Dempsey sending him up top. This is really bad for Fletcher at this point of the match. Here we go. Off the top of the half and half suplex. The same damn move that he pulled off to Zack Sabre Jr. in the O2 Arena on Anarchy. All those months ago after Destiny. And now Dempsey might be looking to finish off Kyle Fletcher for good. Back breaker. Dempsey has Fletcher right where he wants him. This is really bad. He might be on his feet. Here we go. Regoplex. The exact move. Wait a minute. Fletcher. He thought he had his foot on the ropes, but that time he kicks out though. Fletcher was using that leg of his to see if he could get the bottom rope or maybe the middle rope. But Dempsey not done with Fletcher. If his own father's move, his patented Regal suplex, can't take down Fletcher, what the hell can take him out? Is the question. As now, once again, the shots right to the kidney of Fletcher. Now again applying the submission hold. I don't even think this is a viable way to take down Fletcher, because he's gotten out of this earlier. Can you get out of it this time, though? With so much pain and pressure onto the Protostar. Can he get out of it again? The man might be fading for all we know. Fletcher, it's so hard to tell if he's still in this match. The referee's saying that he's still in it, but this time, Fletcher again gets out of it. I don't know how he's still in this fight. I don't know how both of these men are still able to pull off these crazy moves and still be able to fight to live another day. And now, Fletcher sending Dempsey out to the outside. We've seen him do this before to many other wrestlers in AEW, and now he does it to Dempsey at BCW. The apron powerbomb lands hard on the back of his head. Dempsey now Oh my God, he's out. He is absolutely out. He could have covered him right there, for all I know. As Dempsey now sent it to the corner by Fletcher, aggressively as well. And we've seen him do this before from this exact corner, which he got screwed by Sean Spears, but there's no one to tell him no this time. Off the top rope with the brainbuster on the top turnbuckle. Call it good night. What a match. Good Lord. Especially what a win for the Proto Star here tonight. Busted up orbital bone and all. Kyle Fletcher fought through the adversity, he fought through the pain, and he got what he wanted. And that was a win over Charlie Dempsey. He might be looking to send Charlie Dempsey to the hospital like he said before. As I thought this was a... What the hell? I'm sorry, fans. The lights were off for a second, but Sean Spears is here. I know that these two have been wanting to get their hands on each other. As I don't even know if Fletcher still has the... Oh my God, wait a minute. They're the fans. You're the fans? You're chanting Aleister Black. Aleister's back. Aleister and Fletcher in the center of the ring. Wait a minute. Oh, Josh Alexander finally. Someone to stop the pain. Someone to finally come to the aid of Kyle Fletcher's. Josh Alexander was looking at Sean Spears for a little bit as Aleister Black, he flees the ring this time though. He does not want to get into any contact with anybody right now as Josh Alexander's had enough. He is fed up with the games. It's not with the damn lights again. He's probably gone, isn't he? Damn it! While maybe Sean Spears and Aleister Black may not be working together, they are making Kyle Fletcher and Josh's lives a living hell. After seeing that news, this got me excited for what's up next here in Anarchy. It is now time for your co-main event of the evening between the Cardiac Killer, the man as controversial as anybody here in the BCW landscape, Wes Lee. Now, this man that you see on your screen has squandered a lot of opportunities on making it to the top. Whenever it comes to going up against champions here in BCW, or maybe going up the rankings here, he wasn't a part of the tournaments to crown the inaugural champions of BCW, which got under his skin a lot. And I'd like to say that's only the tip of the iceberg for Wes Lee, but it really isn't. He's caused a lot of conflicts within the locker room. He's caused a lot of hate. He's barely gotten any friends to back him up. He's pretty much on his own. And he's willing to prove to the world and prove to the BCW faithful, more importantly, that he is championship material. He says what he says he is, and that is one of the best in BCW right now. And he may be one of the most consistent people on the roster, and you can't really take that away from him. But he has to go up against a really big challenge in the form of one of the best pound-for-pound pure professional wrestlers in the game right now. And that is none other than Ring of Honor's pure champion, Lee Moriarty. And now, you may be wondering, you may be asking yourself, and you may be asking me even, why is he considered one of the best pure wrestlers when he's just a champion? And championships can go a long way as well. And that could only just mean a label for your career. But let me tell you, if this man can withstand someone like a Bryan Danielson, this man can withstand someone like a Jon Moxley, this man can go toe-to-toe with Nigel McGuinness not once, but 2 times in a 30-minute period. No breaks. No sort of rest for the weary. That is all I have to say, and that is all that needs to be said about what Lee Moriarty is capable of. This man has done so much for his career in the good amount of time that he's been in the business. As now he looks towards going up against one of BCW's best in the Cardiac Killer right here, right now. As we're underway here. Ooh, a shot right to the face immediately as Lee Moriarty is not holding back from Wes Lee. And same can be said for Lee as well. So here we go. Waistlock applied here by Wes. So look at that, Wes. And look at that completely swift takedown there by the Cardiac Killer immediately. So look at this. Ooh. Again, you're going up against a really technical specialist here in Lee Moriarty. So Wes has to be careful in this situation. You don't really want to get tied up with Moriarty before you might be begging for your life. So wait a minute, Lee able to get out of it quickly though. So here we go. Really quick back and forth between both men. As, oh goodness, the strength coming into play here is Lee Moriarty telling Weston and begging him for more as he just got more with that missile dropkick from the springboard. So now Lee has him down on the fence here in the early goings of this match. You don't really want to be in that position when it comes to being in the ring with Wes Lee. This is the same man that went up to him, talked trash in his face. He said that he wasn't even competition. He wanted and called out Bandito, the Ring of Honor World Champion, the current Ring of Honor World Champion, and he wanted him more than Lee Moriarty. He said he couldn't even withstand 30 minutes in a match with him. This is the same man that I said before has withstood 30 minutes in a match with Nigel McGuinness, one of the best pure wrestlers of all time for that matter. Let's face the likes of Bryan Danielson in the early days of Ring of Honor. Massive move, into a cover there and a kick out by Lee. It's now Moriarty. This is going to get really hard for me to really get track of both Lees in this matchup, as now Wes playing a little bit of cat and mouse, playing a little Tom and Jerry, if you will, with Lee Moriarty, It's now Moriarty. Oh my God, again, the mind games. You can tell Lee does not care about this match enough, and he does not care to really prove any points to Lee Moriarty here tonight, as Moriarty has everything to prove in the world here to the BCW faithful. So this match means a lot to him. He may be the pure champion of Ring of Honor. He may be one of the best wrestlers on Ring of Honor and might be one of the biggest standouts on AEW TV sometimes. But that can only go a long way. It can only mean a lot more if you can go up against one of the best and beat the best. To his credit, Wesley has only lost a couple times here in BCW overall. So what a big, meaningful win this would be for Moriarty's career. Even if he's not really signed with BCW, this is just only an invitational match here. Oh my goodness. As Wesley takes down Moriarty with that Hurricane Runner from the springboard. So you got to really watch out with Wesley. He's a very calculated high flyer, especially turning to the dark side as of late, into the cover of that senton and a kick out. As Wesley's taken more of a precise approach with his offense. He may be a dirty type of competitor now. He may be not the cleanest guy in the room when it comes to being in the squared circle, but he knows how to get the job done, and that's where you really got to give the devil his due. Is Wesley using the ropes for crafty offense. Can't really take anything away from that. As here to go, face squash pin attempt here by the Cardiac Killer and a kick out. As Wesley, you got to think about it. This man is arguably one of the greatest North American champions of all time, along with Obafemi. And this man knows what it's like to be under the pressure. This man knows what it's like to be under the bright lights, having so much animosity, so much adversity. Pretty much feels like you have the world on your shoulders, where you have to bundle it up, you have to accumulate, you have to consume it, and you have to just be in the moment half the time. And that's what Lee Moriarty is doing right now, just bashing in the skull with those elbows. As now, Lee is not done with his food just yet, with a big shot to the face with that boot across the head of Lee into the cover. As Moriarty can only get a 2 out of Lee. As now, again, dragging Wes away from the ropes, trying to not have any sort of rope breaks. But then again, some of the referees are kind of inaccurate with these pin attempts sometimes. Sometimes they be counting 3, and the wrestlers will be having their foot or their arm under the bottom rope sometimes. Destroyer by Wesley. Back press cover, pin attempt for the win, and a kick out by Moriarty again. So now Wes definitely needs to look towards more bigger offense if he wants to keep Moriarty down for the 3 count. And though the Destroyer may be a big, impactful move that has taken out so many people in the past, and so many people use it in their arsenal to keep down people for a 3 count, Wesley doesn't really use that move as a finishing maneuver. Let's look at Wesley go. This man is a complete game-changing striker when he gets going. Fast, lightning quick strikes. This man is a threat all around the ring. Final flash connects. We barely see him use that move to finish off people, but this could be it. Oh, and a kick out though by Moriarty again. As that resilience comes into play with being the Ring of Honor Pure Champion. This man has been in battles with Nigel McGuinness, like I said before. This man has been in the battles with some of the greatest in the ring. And oh my goodness, that is showing right now as Moriarty is not giving up. He's not giving in to any of Wesley's crap right now. Another big boot right to the side of the face. And I bet you Wesley is probably going to be regretting every single thing that he has said about Lee Moriarty after this match is over. Win, lose, or draw, Wesley is going to have something in the back of his mind from this match alone. And that's what Lee Moriarty does. He leaves a stain, and he leaves a reminder. Oh my goodness, and a massive maneuver. What a big, crazy maneuver. I couldn't even understand what that was. It's not Moriarty going again to the ground. What the hell is he doing here? Look at this. Picking him up from the ground up. Look at this. Good red suplex. The core strength of the champion. Able to pick up Wesley like it's nothing. Dropping him down with force as well. So look at this. Off the middle rope with the elbow. Keeping Wesley grounded is one thing. Can you keep it on for the 3 though? Not just yet. But he is doing a pretty damn good job of keeping Wesley down. But not just for a 3 count yet. Like I said before, it's going to take a lot to take out Moriarty. It's going to take a lot to take out Wesley. And that's one thing you can't really take away from these two guys. That's one thing that's similar. You can't take away that stubbornness to quit. Even when Wesley sometimes does quit, he never quits out of a fight. When he's in a fight, he's in a zone that he pretty much sinks in, and he starts to really find ways to potentially win a match. in a way that sometimes is not the right way, but it still gets him the win nonetheless. As again, Lee Moriarty goes back to the ground and pound. Remorse, so much, oh my God, so much force behind those shots and those elbows and those punches, right to the skull and the dome of Wesley. Might be rocking his cranium as well. Look at this, Moriarty able to stun Lee over the top satellite DDT from the corner. Seen that earlier tonight with Javon Evans versus the phenomenal AJ Styles. That match was one hell of a fight, just like this one, as Moriarty has him in a Fujiwara armbar. Might be looking to make Lee tap, as Wesley again struggling to make it to the bottom rope. I don't think he wants to use the rope at all. He's so close to the rope as well. I don't know why he's not using it to his advantage. I think it might just be the pain getting to him. But now it's Moriarty once again with that hold locked in tight as well. He has that submission hold locked in on the arm. He has somewhere to go. I don't know what is going through the mind of Wesley. Is he able to get out though when he does? Somehow, someway, not even using the ropes. That is courage to not use the ropes. Someone like Wesley. But I guess he just wants to prove to Moriarty that he still has a lot more than just using some tactic to get out of something, to escape the grasp, if you will. So now look at this. Off the top rope, we've seen him do this countless times to his opponents in the past. Avalanche Hurricane Rana taking down Moriarty. As now Moriarty might be in a land, in a world where he does not want to be in. And that is the Cardiac Killer's world. And now, Lee sizing him up in the corner, and you already know what that means. A cardiac kick incoming. Wait a minute! We have not seen that before. I don't think anybody's countered the cardiac kick. Oh, and a Pepsi twist. Wow. That's it. Wesley's out. Wes is out. You could have covered him right there. He would have been out for the 3, I can tell you that much. But I guess he's not done either. Impaler DDT to Lee. This is it. This could be the game, set, match right here. Submission all locked in. Nowhere to go. West, standing at the center of the ring. Is he going to tap? He is struggling right now. You can see the pain on his face. He is scared. I have never seen Wesley scared once here in BCW. This could be it. He's not trying to surrender, but he might have to throw up the white flag. He might have to throw in the towel and surrender. Lee Moriarty is not letting go. Will we see a tap out right here, right now? This is very intense. Is Lee taps out? He taps out. Oh my God, what a match. What a performance from both men. But you can see that Lee Moriarty was able to withstand less than 30 minutes with the Cardiac Killer. And that is enough to prove to the world how good of a pure professional wrestler Lee Moriarty is. Wow, what a match. Well, folks, it is now time. After such a hellacious show thus far, it is now time for your BCW Women's Continental Championship main event between the defending champion Queen Aminata versus Lyra Valkyria, an optimistic and confident challenger heading into this one-on-one match. Who will prevail? We'll find out next. Folks, it is now your Anarchy main event. It is now time for one of the best women's wrestlers of this calendar year to go up against the Queen of BCW. The Queen putting up her crown on the line here tonight, the BCW Women's Continental Champion, Queen Aminata versus Lyra Valkyria. Looking at a woman who has held not only the WWE Women's Intercontinental Championship, but as well as the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships at the same time. You're looking at a woman who has participated for BCW Continental Championship Gold in the past, but got bested by Billy Starks in the process. But that has not kept her down. That has not kept her confidence low at all. She has gotten honestly better since the time has passed. And now she has an opportunity to prove what she has learned from her past mistakes in the first round of the BCW Continental Championship Tournament against the champion, Queen Aminata. And though the challenger may have a lot of confidence and a lot of good energy heading into this contest, you got to really think about what the champion's going through. You got to think about what Aminata has been going through over these past few weeks. She has to deal with a lurking Dakota Kai, someone who's going after a championship, someone who has already faced her and fought her for that very championship that she has around her waist at the moment. The Queen with her crown in many more ways than one. The Continental Champion who has been a fighter. She's been a reigning, defending champion. And she doesn't look to lose that belt anytime soon. You gotta admire the dedication, the passion, the heart that Aminata has to put this championship on the line anytime she gets against any challenger. She puts it up against all comers, bad or good, undeserving or deserving. This woman is ready, willing, and able, to do whatever she can to keep that title around her waist. Some might even say that this is Queen Aminata's biggest challenge yet for that championship. And I wouldn't really be attested to that, considering Lyra Valkyria used to be in her position. She used to be in her shoes, and she used to have her exact same problems, or maybe even similar problems, as now Queen Aminata has to deal with a lurker in the shadows, if you will, in Dakota Kai, as I said earlier. But can she get Dakota out of her mind? Can she just focus on the task at hand here tonight? And that is the challenger, Lyra Valkyria. And it's all going down for that exact championship on your screen, the BCW Women's Continental Championship. As I've said before, this is the Queen putting up her proverbial crown here tonight against all comers, against all challengers. So Lyra takes a look at that championship as the championship is being held one more time. As here we go, one-on-one in the main event of the evening, Lyra, Aminata, and we're underway. As Aminata looking for a strike there, really. Wait a minute, Lyra able to scout it. Kick right to the midsection, going for another kick right to the chest there. Calculated strikes by Valkyria early on, as Aminata able to get out of the way there. Massive springboard crossbody, it looked like, all the way across the ring there by Valkyria. Very daring person in the ring, as Lyra's gone up against several challenges for her Intercontinental Championship back in the time that she was champion, such as Dakota Kai or Becky Lynch, someone who she has a lot of history with over the past year. For that very championship, she lost, and now she's looking for more gold here tonight against Aminata. As on the other side of the coin, you have Aminata, someone who is willing to learn, willing to get better, and she has done that to a T here at her time as champion. So Aminata looking to go off the ropes there. As that time, Valkyria is able to scout it there again. As you got to think that this is all a part of a champion's mentality, as Lyra is trying to do whatever she can to really stay on top of things, be aggressive as you can, trying to really put the champion at bay and to really show dominance, I guess you could say. As Lyra's doing just that here, big shot right to the face is another collar and elbow tie-up by both women here. So now Aminata looking to take control of the match, as she's taking a lot of punishment from the challenger thus far, as Valkyria once again showing that tenacity, just reversing whatever Aminata had planned there. But that time, Aminata is getting the best of Valkyria. So now, as this match goes on in the early parts of it, at least, you get to see a little bit of a filling out process, trying to get to know one another. And the situation here is a big shot right to the lower back of Valkyria. Is Valkyria able to get herself out of trouble there? A couple shots right to the face of the champion. Wait a minute. Oh, I did not like that. Shot right to the exposed knee of Valkyria there. Wait a minute. Cover, pinning predicament for the champion, and a kick out at one, though. As you really got to do more to get rid of Aminata. She is not one to go away so quickly in a match, especially for a championship. Is a chop block right to the back of the knee. So again, that is a very big con for just having to wrestle with exposed knees, exposed lower body parts that can be massively damaged. As now, Aminata's looking to exploit that. But Valkyria, though, able to counter out of it. So now Lara might be looking to take a little bit of a leap there, slingshotting herself from the apron to the ring with the leg drop on the champion. And a kick out, though, by Aminata. As I said previously before in the past, it's going to take a lot more to take out the champion. At the meantime is now Valkyria, not letting the champion get any sort of breathing room, especially with that fisherman suplex from the ground up there. The strength of this woman is absolutely insane. Aminata gets dumped out to the outside hard by Valkyria. Maybe Lara might be looking to follow through on that exact throw to the outside with a wrecking ball drop kick. And down goes the champion. Lara's really showing that she has what it takes to still be championship material after becoming NXT Women's Champion in the past, Intercontinental Champion, Women's Tag Champion, like I said before. And now she might be looking to be on the verge of crowning herself as Continental Champion if this keeps up. So now Aminata just dazed and confused on the outside, getting bashed on the barricade. And now maybe looking to get some of the apron as well, face first, meeting the hardest part of the ring. As Lara is definitely taking full control and is completely in the driver's seat at the moment. As now Valkyria looking to destroy the champion again. Face first goes Aminata onto the apron. As of right now, things are looking very grim for the champ. I'm not going to lie. Lara's taking a lot of liberties here on the outside, trying to do whatever she can to really slow down the champion's momentum. It's now Lara off the ropes, taking it. Oh my, looking for an enziguri. That time, I was trying to fight back here, trying to get the ball rolling here with a fisherman's net breaker. Lara getting taken down hard on her head and her neck, more importantly. Is now Aminata's trying to fire up. She's seeing a light at the end of the tunnel, and this might be the gateway to it. Aminata now sending Lara into the corner. That can only mean nothing but bad news for the challenger. It's a nice shot right to the midsection. Aminata looking to go from corner to corner here with a hip attack right to the midsection. As now you see Lara looking a lot more weakened than before. And I think that's what the champion wants more than anything out of this match so far. Face first, down goes Valkyria off of the flatliner, into the cover, and a kick out. As you can tell, these pin attempts are not really faring well for Valkyria or Aminata in this match so far. It's really going to take a lot more to keep one or the other down. So, wait a minute. Oh, Valkyria might be looking for a crossbody there, but that time Aminata is able to counter. And that right there is a massive opening for the champion that she needs to take right now if she wants to win here at the, oh my god, at the very moment. It's a big shot right to the turnbuckle. Face meeting the turnbuckle pad is Valkyria as Aminata charges in. Massive hip attack again. That has been Lyra's big weak point thus far in the match. Moves right to her midsection or maybe her lower body. That's extracting a lot of energy out of the challenger and the champion. It's now Valkyria setting the record straight that she is not down for the count yet with that clothesline. As Valkyria looks to do more damage to the champion, as this match has shown that both of these women are willing to do anything and everything if it means proving that they deserve the championship and they want it more. Big boot out of the corner. As Valkyria is stunned at the moment, trying to use anything to leverage herself up, using the ropes. Is now, oh my god, look at her nose. My god, look at that gash on the face of Valkyria. Made by Aminata, I assume from that boot. I can't really tell. Now that Aminata has a really weakened Valkyria, she needs to do something about that now. She needs to take advantage and take control and take charge. And I think that's what she's about to do. And she's about to do it to great effect off the ropes with a massive boot to the side of the face. Valkyria down and out And oh my gosh, she's holding at her chest as well. All of these moves doing great damage, as now Valkyria in a world of trouble now. The Juicy Lock being applied to the challenger. I don't know if Lyra can survive. Wait a minute. Able to break the hold. Wait a minute. We've rarely seen people do that. What the hell? Valkyria is able to break out. Oh, and an insecure right to the side of the head. This could be the turning point that Valkyria needs. Is now Valkyria has a dazed Aminata in her sights. Wait a second. Aminata able to counter. Trying to regain that composure here. Wait a minute, Valkyria. Oh, able to use that leg strength again, trying to push her off. Oh, and a big spinning heel kick. Cover for the win for the championship. Oh, but Aminata kicks out. And I thought that was lights out for a second. As Lyra not going to stop. She's not going to stop out the gas pedal. Or step off the gas pedal, excuse me. As Valkyria might be looking to set down Aminata here with a massive scoop slam. With a sickening thud on the canvas there. As Valkyria looking to scale up to the top rope. Waiting for Aminata to get up. Massive leg drop. On the head. On the crown of the queen. Into the cover. But Aminata powers out again. The heart and the will to fight of a champion cannot be exclaimed enough about the queen of BCW, Queen Aminata, who holds that championship to such a high regard here. As now Valkyria sending back a massive shot right to the face, stunning the champion but not taking her down. Same with Valkyria fighting back. And now both women trying to show what they're willing to do to hold that Continental Championship. As both women are throwing straight up sluggers at each other at this point in the match. And I don't really blame them. There's so much been taken out of both of them. Moves on the outside, moves on the inside. Nose is potentially broken and bruised. And now wait a minute. Oh, shot right to the face again. Valkyria might have thought she had the exchange one, but this time it's both women going at it here with a huge hockey fight in the main event. Valkyria, we're on a stalemate. But that time, it took a headbutt right to the head of Valkyria. The champion's time to strike is now. Fisherman's net breaker again. If I'm being honest, we might be seeing the end of the road for Valkyria. And wait a minute, whoa. I was about to say her chances of being champion, but that time, I'm not able to counter though. Sending her right back into the corner. Defiantly too. Oh my god, what she had planned here off the top with an arm drag. Oh my god. And now Aminata's not done. She wants to make sure that Valkyria is down for the count. As Aminata's screaming with a prideful roar right to the face of the challenger. Is now looking to add insult to injury. With the hip attack, be looking for the trifecta. Aminata might be looking to finish this match once and for all. Looking right down at the challenger. A really defiant to the end challenger in Valkyria. As now Lyra gets sat down, and now, this time, lands the Juicy Lock, and oh my god, it's in. Look at the bend, look at her body being bent by that submission hold. Her neck and her arm might be in a lot of pain, but I don't think she's gonna give up though. Valkyria, oh my goodness, she taps out. Dear God, what a win. That is the heart and soul coming into play of Queen Aminata, willing to do anything to retain her championship. And she did just that here tonight against Lyra Valkyria. And not taking anything away from the challenger here tonight. Valkyria did everything that she possibly could to keep down the champion, but it just wasn't enough at the end of the day. Because Queen Aminata is still your continental champion. And oh my god, that's Dakota Kai again! Damn it! 2 times in a row, what is her deal? Now I know that she has a lot of resentment and hate, most of all for Queen Aminata. But this has gone too far. Clocking her right in the skull with her championship. This is truly another level of hate. Another level of just absolute torment that Dakota Kai wants to put on Aminata. She's not gonna stop either. Knowing how Dakota Kai is nowadays, she is not gonna stop until she gets a shot to put Queen Aminata into the ground. But she doesn't really need to stoop to this level though, where she's taking out the champion, an already prone and weakened champion, who is already in no man's land and completely been decimated not too long before this attack. Aminata eats the steel right on her face. Need some damn security out here right now, because Dakota Kai is an unstable monster attacking on our champion. And to think this is all built up hate from several months of pain and anguish of just knowing that you lost their shot at becoming the Continental Champion, becoming the inaugural #1 champ. And now vengeance and pain is on the mind of Dakota Kai. You gotta think that Aminata was waiting. In her mind, she was probably waiting on this to happen. She knew that Kai was gonna take this route to attack her again. GTK connects. And that right there, the sight of Dakota Kai holding the BCW Women's Continental Championship, has to be one of the most twisted sights I've ever seen.